Hello, snowboarders of the internet. I'm your host, Avran LeFeber, and this is Explained, the show where we break down the tech in the gear that you use. In this episode, we're going to be talking about Gnu's 3D Asym Chips. What are they, how do they work, and do you need them? The 3D Asym chip is proprietary to Gnu, and what this actually is a riser plate built into the board to work in conjunction with the Asym shape of the snowboard. So if you don't know what an Asym shaped snowboard is, basically it means you have a deeper heel side cut than the toe side to compensate for our body's natural anatomy. With the 3D Asym chips, you now have this riser plate that elevates you up, and what they actually do is they change the leverage so that the toes sit a little bit higher than the heels, so that way when you torque on edge, you can compensate, so it gives a more natural feel underfoot. It also acts as a dampening pad for when you come down off of a jump or you get into rutted out terrain. Now with that said, does it work? Yes, I've ridden it and I realized really quick that I was like, okay, this makes sense on how I'm leveraging on my toe and my heel edge. With that asymmetrical side cut, you notice that you're going to be able to carve a little bit deeper, more aggressively on your heel edge, especially when you're ankle steering. But with it being elevated, when you go up on your toes, you get that leverage down, you can lay it over and you're still getting the same amount of torque. So it does work. Now, do I feel that you need it? No. I think it's a benefit to this board. I'd question if it would be a benefit to other asymmetrical boards. I like it on this board, and this board specifically, the Gnu Rider's Choice C3, but I don't know if I'd like to see it from a different brand that has an asymmetrical board. I don't think you necessarily need it. I just think for this board, it does give it an added benefit. All right, did you learn what Gnu's 3D Asym chips are? Good, there's hope for you, because if you didn't, get back on the couch and go back to eating your three-dimensional potato chips. Anyways, if you're new here, remember to subscribe, click the bell, get those notifications. That way you're not missing any of the videos we got coming out for all you snowboarders of the internet. And if you really like what we're doing over here and you want to support us further, swing on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP and become a member. Sure, I could tell you more here, but I got a video over there that explains it so much better. As always, I've been your host, Avran LeFeber, and well, I've got to continue to be your host because I have an addiction to eating three-dimensional potato chips, and I need the bills to be paid, and I'll see you in another video.